Oh my god, bro. Exactly! Hey everybody, my name is King Quoro. We're having an amazing day, and today we're here to take a look at some more Multiversus. Now, it has been quite a minute. I know. Welcome back. Today I want to take a look at Rick, which is the brand new character, of course, from Rick and Morty. A couple weeks ago we got Morty, now we got Rick. This man is quite a wild card. Now, the main focus on him, of course, since he's a horizontal mage, is range, right? He has a lot of range. He has a lot of viability when it comes to hitting someone from afar and just doing a lot of damage. I am really good. I'm really happy to see it, right? They did him pretty good. Now, taking a look at his entire kit, I do want to go over everything from beginning to end as far as his moveset goes. We're going to start off with the smash, and then, of course, we're going to go to the special hits. If you guys are new, consider subscribing, as I do post content like this daily, and let's get straight into this, right? So, now, this man, he has a couple of interesting stuff. Starting off with his smashes, he has his neutral, which this actually hits pretty far, right? That's crazy. I would assume the cutoff's probably farther than that. That's wild. Okay, so about right here, right? So it does eventually dissipate into nothing. I don't know if that little blast that it leaves does anything. I do kind of want to test it out. But this is also the exact same thing in the air. The neutral air is exactly the same. It's a chargeable hit. You can actually spam this pretty easily, right? And this will not inflict knockback when it's not charged, but of course it will do damage. That is pretty interesting, right? Our down smash, little fart, you know? Our up smash is a chargeable lasso. It does do 2 hits. Okay. And then we have, what am I missing? Side smash? Yeah. So that does hit I believe a 4-hit combo. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Wow. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty standard, you know? Now, up in the air, like I said, exact same thing for a couple of these. Our neutral is a chargeable, and of course it's spammable, so it's gonna be annoying. Our down smash, it's a little spike, very similar to Iron Giants. We have an upward, which is of course this. It's a seed. It it inflicts silence, and then of course, very noticeably, it's called shove it way up there. Now, if you have watched any episode of Rick and Morty, you would know exactly what that means, right? It does inflict educated buff to allies, which reduces cooldown. Enemies receive a silence buff, stopping them from using cooldown abilities. And then, of course, it does have a significant cooldown, so you poke upward instead. Right, you guys can see like that. Does do damage still, and it inflicts a lot of knockback, right? That is crazy. We have our side hit, which is a pretty good hit, I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to, like, air combos, it's gonna be really good to use. And it does have a lot of knockback. I'm gonna do some of this. Okay, that just kills instantly. He has a lot of knockback. Maybe it's just because I haven't played it in a long time, but bro, he is crazy. Then you look at his special moves, right? His neutral is a Meeseeks box. If you do not direct it to any place, it'll just go running. But if you go, like if you summon him, you go upward, he'll do a uppercut. Like that. If you direct him to go downward, he'll wait with a golf club, which he will charge. It does reflect projectiles, and then of course it'll also hit anyone that's close to it. We have a downward special, which is probably the most interesting thing that he has, right? It's a polymorph gun that reduces the size of an opponent, but it'll also increase the size of any allies. It is super easy to get a lot of hits off just because their hitboxes are significantly increased, right? And yours are as well, so your hurt boxes and hitboxes for, you know, they're all doing their thing for you to get some hits off, right? Your upward special is a nice little jetpack thing. You use twice up in the air. Of course, you can also go sideways with it, so get some considerable, you know, range with that. Like this, dodge once, dodge twice, just like that. Very easy, right? Our side special, probably the second most interesting thing I'd say, right? It is a portal gun. You can charge this up to anywhere. Let's say I want to go over here. There is a invisible wall that you hit, right? So once you get right here, you can't go further than that. But you can still put it, like, let's say I want to go down there, right? The next time I use it again, I will be brought to whatever portal it is. interesting interaction with that is you can use it up in the air and it'll actually, you know, freeze you up in the air, but you don't have to cast it twice when you're in the air. So if I put it right here, it'll automatically project me to that area. Another very interesting thing that I love using with combos with Rick for the past 5 minutes that he's been out, if I put him right here and I knock an enemy into it, they will automatically cast a second portal right next to it. So let's say I put him right here, kick him through it, he'll come out to the second portal right in front of me. That is a great combo startup, right? So kick him up in there, something like that, right? It's going to be very good. I love the entire dynamic that he has with range and combos. I mean, that's one of the best things in this game. Obviously, the mages have been very dominant in the meta for a very long time, so you can expect Rick to be up there. I wouldn't say he's going to be S tier, but I would definitely think that with a couple of people that he has, I mean, if it's Rick and Morty on one team, and y'all are just spamming portals and charged shots up in the air, it's going to be a pretty crazy thing to counter, right? So a lot of people aren't going to be prepared for that. Be able to get a lot of damage off and then finish very early on. I could see him being viable with a lot of people. Obviously, Morty is one of the best combos that he can be with, in my opinion at least, just taking a look at everything, right? Let me know what you guys think. How do you guys feel about his kit? I feel like he's pretty good. I feel like I said, he's probably not going to be an S tier player, but he is definitely going to have his spot somewhere up in the higher tiers. Hope you guys are having a great day. If you guys are, consider subscribing as I do post content like this daily. And of course, until next time. He also does cuss. We'll get that out. Also, he's got these cool boots.